Can he charge Willis?
He's
That's a green boy. He needs to fight the real people.
No.
No.
Why the evil knight wants to stab a girl and our Asher's. Oh, Ashra.
Rob Rain was the one who attacked Bree, so yeah, it all makes sense. And Rob Rain's the one who fucking started all this shit anyway.
So we're like, you know.
What's Eric gonna do? That's the question.
He looks at Kevin.
Kevin looks over to Severin. Yeah, you want to come with me?
Not really.
Bring
He
it.
has a maul right now. Maybe Varen is the kind of guy who needs to get a bashing. Maybe that is what needs to happen here. So, he can sprint. There.
Run, Kevin, run!
As he basically just takes the hammer up and just begins to run, gaining momentum. As he just runs, like, breathes hard to get to there. Let's see what the range of a Warhammer is.
A Warhammer?
Maul, rather.
It has...
Maul.
Maul, yes, Maul. Maul has a whopping 1, so that would be, just within range.
So, sprinted, right?
Yes. And he doesn't have that much destiny, so I actually won't spend it on attacking now, because that he doesn't want to die, so...
You'll get the cyan halo of destiny.
Having fun.
This complicates things.
Help him.
What?
Help him.
Help.
Yeah, help
Yes.
Kevin. Fuck the rest of everybody.
Gogor, you do quite a bit with your sweeping attacks as well. You knocking down 3 people is pretty valuable. Kevin could be the one who starts running around the circle.
Yeah, that's my thinking as well, because he will be able to move out of there.
No,
But
we're not getting an
I
attack,
can't-
right? That'll kill me.
Yeah, if Kevin leaves the area of the ball, he gets a free attack on him.
Like, sprint over here or something.
Yeah,
Still
but
die.
he'll get hit. That's the point.
You'll get
And
you'll get a free attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, the problem is that these guys are not gonna last either. In the current
If I get another round, I'm gonna put more things into Red Dusk, and he's gonna feel it.
I mean,
I can't down this guy in one turn. I mean,
You can knock him down.
I mean,
at the very least.
what could
Yeah,
be an
could you
option
knock
here
him?
is
If you knock him prone,
if I use a destiny point, I can.
Why?
If I use a destiny point, I can, because I'm not in reach.
Yeah, but you can walk.
you can walk up
as a
and smack
lesser.
him, right?
Yeah, but it's a greater action to do that.
Knockdown
attacks
is a
bigger.
lesser action.
That's true.
And they're not talking about you using
No.
your actual attack so much
Yeah.
as the knockdown action.
You can even...
Well,
Yeah.
even then though, Eric Presser would still get his attacks against you.
Yeah.
Like you just knocking him prone won't stop him from attacking you, Jonas.
Yeah.
One
Really?
option
just
is
gives you bonus to hit him.
A bonus on fighting test to hit him.
and of course he can't move.
He would have to stand up first, but
Um,
he would still get an attack against you if you tried to move.
of course, if he was injured enough, then Kevin wouldn't have less chance of being
Is there
injured.
How
any way to get out
How
of
about
getting
this?
opportunity attacks? Any way at all?
How about this? You could use the maneuver ability and maneuver him 1 yard away from Kevin, which would mean that he is out of his effective reach and can't attack Kevin when Kevin runs away.
But that's all I do then, right?
It's a lesser action.
You would move and maneuver, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
you would have to roll a fighting test against his passive fighting result,
Which is probably gonna be a lot.
which would be 4 times whatever his fighting is. Yeah.
Probably going to
That's
be
probably-
about 20-ish.
20 or 20, 20 or
Be fine.
20.
But you make the attack as normal, so you get all your bonus die.
I mean, I can't.
I mean, if I see it as if you leave Kevin, he's gonna die now. If you go up there, I mean, I guess you could sway it a bit more to our side on
A
the
bit
right,
more,
but
man. That they're outnumbered over there. Like Manser is only holding on to the Red Tusk. Like there's this guy who does the automatic wounds, and then Donald over there is no slouch either. And Rin, although he's amazing at combat defense,
Not good
he
at
did
offense.
all right at fighting Red Tusk, but still, like
Tower shield was
Varen has the power to possibly knock down all 3 of them.
Yeah, not this round though.
Not this round, no.
But then it will be like 2 rounds before I can knock anybody over, if I stay here.
I see this as we would lose a high damage dealer. Now.
Is there any way to avoid attacks of opportunity? Can I make an agility check or something to like dodge out of it?
If his passer is lower than your defense, right?
Yeah, which is not a thing.
That would do it. Generally, it's very hard to get out of. Yeah, of not taking one attack.
Yeah.
Maneuvering him away would work if you got to the right. Like if you beat him, you could potentially move him a yard away from you, which would clear you up. But you personally, sort of right now, sort of engaged with him. I don't think there is like a disengage action.
No, there's no disengage action.
Hmm.
Of course, whatever damage he might do would, at maximum, be a wound.
Yes, it wouldn't take you out, but it will just
chasing you. Well, even then, like, that's still, like, a valuable thing. I generally do think you're better off, like, leaving Kievan, Gogr.
I do think so as well. It will be better in the long run. I'm thinking I should just charge one of them up there, probably. Or sprint and then do a destiny point and do an attack.
Well, if you're going to charge, it has to be him.
If you're going to spend a destiny point, then you might as well just use it. Like,
you can't use it as knockdown because you'd need to sprint up there in the first place, and then greater action to knock everyone down.
Yeah, and I can't reach. I can reach like to here, basically. And that's only the Iron Taker in range then.
The Iron Taker is going to be really hard to hit with a tower shield and sprinting.
Yes. Armor meant that you could at least be there. You could use the like the extra action to move all the way up.
With you can like maneuver yourself right in the middle of all of that, so that you're like in position to sweep them down on your next turn.
Exactly.
Assuming none of them move.
So that would be a sprint and then destiny point to do an attack then, I guess. Or
sure. Just remember your weapon's reach also has a sort of a minimum, so to speak.
Yeah.
That's true. You would suffer a penalty if you were too close to people.
A penalty die if you attack with them too close. It's 2 though, so if they're at 1, you can still attack them but get a penalty die. And if they're at 3, you can still attack them but get a penalty die.
You could run up instead, like here.
Yeah, but if you stand there, then you're not going to be able to hit these guys at all. They won't be in your reach at all.
Just behind them, not exactly there.
Yeah, but just behind them, you wouldn't be able to hit them, because you can't hit 2 yards behind your optimal reach.
What are you talking about, Halldamir? He can sprint.
I can stand like
standing like a sufficient distance away to strike.
Well, I don't know what his sprint is. What I'm saying.
His sprint is
30.
Massive. Yeah.
I could
as big as him.
Yeah, I could do this if I want to.
Sure.
He is the train of Caladan.
Yes.
Either way, you're only going to be able to sweep 2 of them.
Yeah. Sufficiently anyway. Yeah. And yeah. It's terrible. Probably be in optimum range of these 2 then, I think is the best.
I would say so. I think the Red Tusk is the least of our concerns at this point.
Yeah, he is a bit wounded, so.
The other two are not. The other 2, however, are worrying.
Yeah. So would it be better to have sprinted or like used an extra move action? I get extra defense from sprinting. Or
sprinting gives you gives anyone attacking you a penalty die.
Yeah. So
if you're gonna use 2 move actions, sprinting is better.
Yeah. Okay.
Always.
Can you even move twice? I think that's just sprinting.
Like use the destiny point to get an extra action.
But
if you want to use the destiny point, then just attack.
Lesser actions to move and then move.
Yeah. Or if you want to use the destiny point, you can just attack as you get there.
Yeah, that's what I was planning to do. Sprint here and then use a destiny point to attack. To get some damage in.
Sure.
Let's see if I'm in my optimal range here or not.
Yep, that's fine. To those 2.
1.5. 1.5.
Yeah, that should be fine then. And then I will spend a destiny point to do an attack. Probably against Donald then, because I will get the penalty dice otherwise.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to. You're not going to hit the person with a tower shield reliably, who's also sprinted.
Yeah.
That is 2 degrees.
20 damage then. His combat defense
Good
is
damage.
quite high.
Yeah. All right. 20 damage. Oof.
So we know his combat defense is above 12.
He will take an injury. Let the rest of that go to his health. All right, Kieran.
Can you just
Left
double shot
behind.
his face?
So
With this guy.
can I shoot or do I provoke?
You could shoot.
You could
Doesn't
shoot.
provoke.
You don't provoke for
There's no
anything but
provoking.
moving away.
You sure did hear me.
Yes, you can
sprint
shoot.
to- And I can spend a destiny point to get a lesser action,
Yeah,
which would be moving.
you could
Could.
move with that.
You could.
Okay.
Double shot and then move.
I could, yeah. Because my original plan was to double shoot Red Tusk. His combat defense is low. He's grappled. 2 hours might.
He's in like melee.
I honestly don't know if that's needed because between me and Rance, we can probably take him out.
I mean,
Mansor's
everyone is
literally
melee.
hugging him.
Yeah, but everyone is in melee, and there's been a problem with that before, so I don't see.
No, there hasn't been a
there's
problem with shooting
no
the
bonus.
melee
Okay,
before.
okay.
No,
I
there's
just
no
remember wrong then.
penalty.
Yeah, my main concern is the fact that the Red Tusk is not really that much of a concern at this point.
Also,
I
the
don't-
problem with
Not the
shooting
biggest concern at least.
shooting the ball also has another issue, as shooting someone who's sprinting requires a 2 penalty die.
Yeah, I'm not going to shoot the bull.
Yeah,
2.
so.
1 penalty die if they sprint.
Yeah, it's
Oh
one
no, it's
penalty
1.
die
Sorry,
if
yeah.
it's-
No, I thought it was a higher than for
We will
marksmanship.
get an additional penalty though if he does double shot.
I mean, I could try to shoot him, I guess. 1 arrow could probably damage him a bit.
Yeah.
But it won't slow him down, I think.
No.
You'll make it so you're not hurt as much if he does.
Like, yeah,
hit you.
if you like injure or even wound him, he would have a harder time hurting you.
I guess. So you say you're cool on the right flank. You don't need more arrows into Red Tusk.
I think you should shoot the bull because he will be a problem later on anyway.
Okay,
He can shatter our stuff and be
let's
annoying.
let's kill the bull then. So I could shoot normally, and then as basically spend a destiny point to shoot normally, and then use a greater action to sprint, right?
You know, you can
Good.
burn
Yeah.
a destiny point to
that sounds
take all
fine.
your dice into like destiny.
I can only do 4 successes anyway, so
Yes.
But you, I mean, if you think you're gonna be able to do that, sure. Shoot the gods.
I mean, the point is like there is a point where more damage doesn't matter.
I'll shoot him, and then I'll spend destiny point to run away. Basically, that's my plan.
Alright.
Okay.
Don't miss. 21.
That doesn't miss. That is 3 degrees.
All right, that is 3 times 8, which is 16, 24.
Before we do someone
Is there-
like his.
Is there any piercing on your bow, Jonas? Or
No.
okay,
That's crossbows. Do that.
I can take a quality that makes everything I shoot piercing.
He will take an injury from that. 24, right?
No.
Which will then be reduce him to that. He seems to be pretty damn tough. Not quite as much as Manser, but certainly in that league of toughness. Oddly.
Oh, I can't hurt this guy myself. I need to get away. So let's spend destiny point and run like the wind, basically.
so, like, if you move into like someone else's range and like he moves after you, then you would put him in their ranges potentially. So
Yeah.
if you like move towards like Ashra or because Varen already ditched you once, right? You would, like,
Yep. Yeah, Baron, I can't trust him. That's what I'm sure.
Also,
How-
the problem
how-
is if you move,
how
he'll still
can
be
I-
able to reach you probably.
Yeah, let's see. Sprint is 16. Yeah. See ya. Oh. could go like all the way up here, basically.
Why not?
Just
It would be his passive fighting result compared to Keevan's combat defense.
Yep. With bonus dice as simple +1s, I believe.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he makes it.
my
Not
combat
giant
defense is 12.
That is then
Don't
his.
forget a bonus for sprinting, but
And then the penalty die, I suppose, would just take a. Well, he doesn't have one. I guess that would be.
because of sprinting, right?
Sure. That'll take away like 4, right? Yeah.
One dice less.
How that works.
Yeah.
That would be.
Add a blue halo for yourself, Jonas.
4.
Now I can't necessarily do that much more.
5.
I know you can't.
All right, so that would put it at 20,
That's 2 degrees.
which would be 2 degrees, which would, it would do shattering 2, so break your armor. But I think it counts for this hit at least.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then it would do 14 points of damage.
Okay.
12.
My armor is 2, so that'll be 12.
He'll have to.
Injury, I guess.
So, well, you could take 2 injuries and reduce that down to 6 damage.
Yeah, and I can take that.
Yeah, at least it'll be a -1 instead of.
Or you could take 3 injuries, of course, and reduce that down to 3 damage.
And like something of the maul just catches onto your leather, and whatever you're wearing like rips it off.
Mm-hmm.
The force of the blow.
I think 2 injuries would probably be better than 3.
Yep, definitely. There we go. Done.
Right.
And you're now missing effective form of armor.
Should have shot the fucking red tusk. This guy, he needs more damage on him.
Need to free
You
David.
can only take so many injuries
Here.
before he runs out of health.
He's like
This guy
Mansu
is
now.
very fast though, so he will. I mean, he needs this girl off, but then again, Alaric is here, and he's like, when he looks at it, that big guy with he's more of a threat right now.
That makes perfect
Personally,
sense.
Makes perfect
So he'll
sense,
try
yeah.
to stab at him with his sword.
3 degrees. Yeah.
3 degrees, which is 18 damage.
18 damage, bring that down to 7. I'll take another injury.
Like, just that's right there. He's not as skilled as the others, perhaps recently knighted.
Okay. As a lesser action, since I've got Damon Pain grappled here, I would like to attempt a knockdown to send him basically to the ground before I make my attack. Okay.
All right.
Roll an athletics test against my foe's passive agility result, which I know was pretty good for him. Let me see if I
Yes,
can
well.
succeed.
Good for a knight.
Yes. Go ahead and do that. There's that. 21.
That certainly beats it.
Okay. He will go crashing down to the ground as Bree will basically go after him, falling on top of him.
We'll make red the knockdown color.
Okay. And yes, he is grappled and on the ground, so if you attack him, you get a test die to fighting him. And basically sitting in sitting basically on top of him just starts raining down blows on him, his axe and shield. He's like, what the hell is this shit? I didn't train for this. This is dumb. And my lesser action is an attack with my fist against him, 30.
Well, that would be 4 degrees.
Even with his shield. And
He's
on
pretty
his
defensive, but not in this situation.
His armor is also broke, so.
Well, no, his only
Yep.
shield is.
His shield broke.
Shield is
His
Well,
shield was partially broke, but
It breaks his
Yes.
combat defense first, and then his armor rate.
Yep.
Okay.
So that's 4 degrees.
Alright, that is a whopping 28 points of damage. Excuse me. That's no. It's
28?
6, 12, 18, 24. 24,
Oh,
excuse
okay.
me.
That's still a wound.
I was like, how the fuck are you doing base 9?
See,
No,
What the
it'd be
fuck?
7, 14,
knocks
21.
down, some
28.
more bones break. I don't know.
Yes, it'd be that, like, Bree ends up, like, basically, like, breaking his jaw then, because she is raining down, like, fists, like, on top of his face and neck, and, like, trying to, like, grab it and hold on to it, but he's so powerful still, of course, so...
It's not what he's used to in
Right.
fighting knightly duels. Ren,
I would like to enter acrobatic defense to the lesser action,
all right, you can do that.
and then I would like to stab the red tusk.
Probably do that too.
Yep, sounds good.
For the good of the city. Oh,
Should poke out there. Well, he is held right now, so that would be 3 degrees.
3 degrees would be 15 points of damage. Yes, 15 points of damage.
All right, 15 points of damage. At this point, it has to be a wound because he doesn't have that much else to give from.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was relying on, the fact that he's already been injured, so anything we do is going to...
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like, fucking cats are
So much
way
more.
good. Fucking Chiefin Archer.
He's berserk though. He'll try to like punch Mancer with a brawl. He just has to hit with that. His finger fist does athletic -3
Yes,
worth of
athletics
damage.
-3.
So man, it's a bad spot to be in when you're that
I'll
injured
harm
and wounded
you.
and stuff.
He's wounded and injured.
He'll try anyway. Because worst case,
I mean, he's
he doesn't
pissed. He's
misses,
berserk, so
yeah.
yeah.
and he does hit, but not for anything that actually gets through the slightly dented breastplate. Like smashes his hand against it, and aggression as the blood flows. Yeah.
Dishonorable reach knights.
He's not really being that fun right now. Mansor's gonna like to end this, so he will try to just like take him out. I suppose is what he would want
Snap
to do.
the guy's neck with one burly arm.
Yeah.
Well, he is a berserker, so even if he does sustain enough like shit to defeat him, he still might be in this combat for
Yeah.
a bit longer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Think
Punch
he
him
gets,
again.
like a round or something? After
Oh,
being
he
put
makes
down?
constant test against his will.
Oh, does he?
For, like
Oh.
enough.
Can,
Yeah.
can he
Jesus.
be? Can he be like thrown out of the ring and disqualified?
Good, but Mansor's not that kind of knight.
I
He
should
doesn't
pick
want
the
to throw him out. He
berserker.
wants to beat him.
And considering that Rob Rain's the guy who's making the rules anyway.
Yeah, Rob Rain will just be like, it's fine, come back in. And then when it happens to us, he'll be like, you're out.
That is 24. Which basically just result in another wound. This poor
Well,
guy.
Well, at least we know the red tusk's not going to be a danger anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
we focus on the other
pretty damn bloodied.
Kind of defanged at this point.
By
work.
blade and fist.
Poor man. And arrow. Don't forget the arrow.
I know.
I drew first blood, damn it.
He's no longer sprinted.
He most certainly did.
No, he has not. No longer spectacular with his halo. Manza's doing stuff to Red Tusk. Red Tusk is a goner at this point. That's pretty obvious. Big guy, Seer, he'll need to get cut. So he'll turn towards Marin, who also has very big armor that he might begin to demolish if he does as well. And he will. Yep.
He's like, oh, I know. Yeah. Huh.
Swing at you for just 2 degrees.
Yep.
Well,
No, that's not 2 degrees because his combat defense is 9. I know, shit, it is 5.
Yeah.
Tail
Yeah,
end.
it's-
Damn.
it's almost 3.
Don't
Fucking
fight her.
helpful charts right there.
And that will then do. You will take a wound automatically. In addition to that, he will cause 1 damage to your armor.
Shield.
Shield, yeah, if you have one.
So your combat defense
And
goes
then
down one.
and then do 6 points of actual damage, which will just not penetrate your armor.
Okay, so I take a wound basically.
You take a wound and your combat defense goes down by 1 because he shatters your shield a little.
So you make like a hole in it. The attack blunted enough to not really go through your armor, though.
And probably the wound went against the hand that's holding the tower shield. It's like, what the shit is that?
I'm thinking actually to burn a destiny point right now to have that not happen.
Oh, Not to
yeah.
not take a wound. Okay,
But what-
sure. That
Well,
would be
I'm thinking about it.
a
To
bit
turn a
underpowered.
successful
use.
test
What-
to a
what-
failed test.
Yeah, you'd make him miss.
Yeah.
You'd make him
Yeah.
miss rather, so then your combat defense doesn't go down either.
Yeah, because
Option.
If you're gonna
I
burn,
don't know,
I would say that.
I'm gonna have a hard time hitting with a wound, like hitting multiple people with a -4 or 6. And if I'm able to trip this guy this turn, I can trip him and then move away maybe, or just yeah.
See the destiny point rules. Burning destiny points.
Transfer one another character's successful test into a
It
failed
includes
test.
turning a success test
Yep.
to a failed test.
You could do that.
What do you guys think?
You understand what your character can do better than I could. I don't know whether burning a destiny point is good enough for that. But if you think so, then yeah. But as my
I
opinion,
don't-
I would go. I would say, everyone else, what do you think?
I think, yeah, I see the definite pros, but then I see the definite cons.
Well, the con is you lose destiny point.
Yeah, you burn it completely.
Well, you certainly expect that to happen in this combat. It's just
Oh,
whether
definitely.
you want to have it burned right now. Then again, Goger, you're the one who also said yesterday it's better to burn it early rather than later.
Yeah, that's the thing,
It's-
because I'm not gonna be able to hit as good later on, and if I
Yes.
burn it now, I'm gonna be able to do more damage,
That's true.
and that might win us the combat in the end.
Yeah, that's true.
Then sure, if you feel like that is the best decision for your character, end of the day is your decision.
It'll attract the eyeballs of people, including Longthorn. What is it in the nexus of destiny that's swirling in this grand circle in the courtyard of Castamere that somehow fuels the Iron Taker at this last moment to somehow miss you?
A bird flies into his eye.
Perhaps a bit more fitting then would be like cinders and ashes and some sort of flown off burning piece of wood from the stables flung off from it.
I'll wax him.
Yep. I mean, sure, a sudden gust of wind turns up like a huge pile of ash and just throws it over the battlefield into the Iron Taker at this very moment, and he stumbles a bit and completely whiffs the attack.
All right.
Hitting the ground next to you.
Set on fire as you are for a moment. The cinders sort of flinging around Varen in a very awesome sort of action shot as he is literally wreathed in flames for just a moment.